Damien, we have discussed your performance for the past 2 months. The company has provided you with time and training to improve your performance, but we have not seen any improvement over the last 2 months. So what this means for today, effective immediately, we are terminating you from ABC Solutions. Thank you, and Rebecca from HR will tell you more about your leaving package, and she will escort you down to your car.
Note: this is not the time to express your own thoughts about the termination.
I don't understand. I've been doing okay recently, haven't I? We've had some ups and downs in the past, but, things have got better. Surely there's something we can do, isn't there?
Most likely, the employee will argue against the claim he has not met expectations. You must be prepared. Have a summary of reports and other documentation on hand with dates and times of meetings and what was said by whom.
If you look closely, Damien, we have many manager reports stating your progress, and as you can see from these charts, you have been flatlining the whole way through.
Well, these are rubbish. No one looks at these reports. It's just admin. I can't understand it. Just call Dave in here. He'll just tell you I've been doing okay.
If the employee argues their case further, you need to stand firm and even sound like a broken record.
Damien, we take those reports very seriously. Your termination is still effective immediately, and Rebecca will be along shortly to escort you to your car.
Seriously, get Dave in here, get Claire in here. They can show you what's really going on. My manager is a liar. This is just complete rubbish.
Damien, the decision has been made and it will not be changed. This was decided on by a group of managers, and therefore it is effective immediately as of today.
If the employee gets angry, you need to remain in control. The key to a successful termination meeting is to stay in control.
What the hell, God? This is all lies. You're just making this shit up. He's making this shit up. I've done everything you want, and man, I thought we were friends. You're just selling me out.
Damien, please sit down. Getting angry won't do anything for either of us. Please sit down and we can discuss it when you're calm and back in order. Damien, the decision has been made.
The next stage in the termination meeting is to discuss with the employee the benefits and assistance that employee will receive from the company.
Damien, here's a letter and a package that summarizes all the benefits you will be receiving after your termination, effective immediately. Please take some time to read through it, and Rebecca from HR will discuss any further questions you may have about it.
The letter does not need to be lengthy. It does need to explain the assistance the company will provide, such as the number of weeks of salary continuance, number of weeks of health insurance continuance, the provision of a reference letter, and outplacement assistance to help secure a new position. The next stage in the termination process should be assisting the employee leave the building.
Damien, Rebecca from HR will take you down to your car. I will bring most of your personal effects to you, such as your bag and your car keys, and then Rebecca will arrange a date later in the future with which you can come back to the office and pick up your personal effects from your desk. We will make sure, the company will ensure that your personal effects will not be tampered with during your absence.
The terminated employee should leave directly after the termination meeting. It is difficult for a person to return to their desk and try to continue working. If the employee returns to their desk to collect personal possessions, there will be questions and disruptions in the workplace. Lastly, you should document the termination meeting. After the termination meeting and the employee has left the building, take time to document the meeting. You and the other manager conducting the meeting should prepare a brief summary describing what was said, what the employee's reaction was, and how the meeting progressed. some employees become emotional after hearing of their termination. They respond by crying. Be prepared. Have some tissues on hand within reach. Remember, most people begin to regain the composure after just a few minutes. If they cry for several minutes, and you begin to wonder if the crying will ever stop, you may need to be assertive and regain control of the meeting.
Damien, I know this is not an easy time for you. If you would like to take a minute, we can begin we can continue the meeting when you're ready. Damien, do you require more time? All right, I will give you a few minutes alone. Just knock on the door, and Rebecca will come get me when you're ready. Thank you. Damien, are you ready to continue? All right. We know this is not an easy situation, Damien, but we do need you under control before we can continue the meeting. Rebecca will assist you with any questions you may have. Damien, thank you for coming in today. Believe me, man, this has never been harder for me. You're a model employee, you're a great person to the company, and you're a dear personal friend of mine. But today, from orders from above that are outside my control, I have to fire you. I'm sorry, buddy. I really have nothing else. I can't say anything more.
Oh, come man, just pull your sway,
It's not me, man. Seriously, it's the guys upstairs. They're giving me no choice but to fire you. In fact, they're probably going to fire me in a couple weeks.
Oh man, let's get rid of Karen. No one likes her.
I would love to fire Karen, but unfortunately Karen is the only one pulling her weight in this department.
Oh, no one cares about that. We'll just get rid of Karen. Me and you will go for a few beers after. It'll be all cool. We'll be like the old days. I remember the old days.
Well, let's go for some beers now.
Yeah,
let's go for some
beers.
I bet you wonder why I called you here today, Damien.
Oh, I did call.
You're fired. Effective immediately.
Oh.
Please leave the room. Damien, I believe this text message will explain everything.
Okay.
Damien, you're fired.
What?
Hey. Oh, not bad. How long have you been waiting? Got a big weekend coming up? Yeah, go ahead. I wouldn't make any long-term plans. It's just, dropping a lot of money right now is not a good idea for you. Well, I was going to bring this up on Monday, Damien, but we're terminating you. I'm sorry. We're terminating you in your whole department.
Yeah, I know. I'm guessing.
Coffee's on me. Nah, how about this one's on me? I'm firing you after we leave Starbucks.
Well, thanks. So, where are you going tomorrow night?
You're fired, Damien.
So, see you tomorrow?